Hi Gemini, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for the end of December 2018, this mid-December to the end of December 2018. However, it's much closer to the end of the month, isn't it? So hopefully you can look back in the middle of the month and maybe this is helpful to something in hindsight. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Seven of Pentacles. Weighing the odds, considering the cost and benefit. Maybe being at the crossroads about a relationship, sort of feeling like maybe it's just not worth it anymore, or maybe looking at it a new way and being like, oh, maybe we should try this. Maybe it is worth it after all. Okay, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Oh boy. Five of Swords, good lord. Ace of Rods. All right, two aces. 10 of Cups. Oof. The Devil. Could be Capricorn right here. All right, so I'm going to clarify with these where needed. All right, Gemini, be careful. This is saying that you need to not make a decision, that you need to be indecisive. You need more information in order to make a decision. Why? Because this could be somebody that is strategic with the truth. It could appear that everything is on the up and up and that they're trustworthy and they're solid and they are, having purposeful, truthful conversation with you and what they say you can trust. Somebody that is, has a lot of power and authority and is very mentally astute, very knowledgeable about things. Gemini, this could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So that's how things appear. And in reality, there is truth. There is a new start or a new, maybe they had an epiphany. Maybe there's been like, okay, I realized I want this. Now, this could be a realization. This could be a breakthrough. It could be mental clarity about something. Just a surge ahead as far as an epiphany or breakthrough with the couple. It gets a little dodgy though. All right, so this is on the up and up. All right, this is somebody that communicates truthfully. Okay. However, we got the Five of Swords here. This could be them wanting you to make a decision and cut something out of your life. This could be, it could be them telling you need to make a decision, right? And the reason why is because they want a new beginning. Perhaps they see this relationship as over. Or they are telling you that they need to make a decision and cut things off with you. So maybe this is you. These are you two. These two cards are about you two being in talks about what you want for the future, or having that truthful conversation. It looks to me like they're talking about breaking up. They've got a decision they feel they need to make, or that there's some things that they just feel like they need to deal with. They're wanting to know. Maybe they're wanting a second chance. This feels like there's been some fighting and past issues might be coming up and resurfacing, and it's almost like they want to say, to heck with it, it's over. Okay, so while you're fighting over here and there's past issues probably coming up and there's a decision that needs to be made and somebody needs to either let go and or they need to look at their own culpability in this. They need to take responsibility for their actions in a cumulative sense, like what they've done. This has come home to roost now, either party. It looks like they want to abandon that, and what they really want is a new beginning. So this has the feel that they're fighting so that they could be right, because what they really want is just a new beginning, because they see this as having ended. So there could be some pride involved here. Could be somebody still sticking around to fight because they want to be right. But what they're not telling you is that they want a new beginning. They either want to leave this behind and just like, okay, fine. But this would say that, and it could be that they want to just move past this and get to where they have a new beginning. There's been this epiphany. You guys are talking. Let's be done with the past. Maybe they're recognizing their faults and their contributions and culpability and all that, and they're having kind of that reckoning. And they want this new beginning because they really do see themselves, you and them together, as basically the culmination of this part of their life. Could be that they don't want an ending. So, either way, Gemini. However, they want their happily ever after with you, right? But this worries me. Okay, this is what worries me, because this is what they're saying. So maybe it's like, I've got a decision to make. I'm realizing that I want a second chance. All this stuff's coming home to roost, but we got to be done with the past. We got to quit fighting, or maybe we're fighting about the past. But this worries me. This devil right here. So let's see what that's about. Because it's kind of like this could go either way, but it hinges on this right here. This is what they really want to do. So is this about... Yeah. All right. This is them trying to figure out a way. This is somebody that's probably very controlling. And being in charge, being in control is what matters most to them. This is the bitch card. This could be somebody that's emotional 1 minute and very cold and critical the next. This is that which restricts you or keeps you, bound, held hostage, unable to move on, trapped, unhealthy, machinating, going round and round and round, just a toxic involvement, right? And this is the bitch card with the Magician. So this is somebody that is very controlling, and this is someone that very easily can manifest and do and make, and they always figure out a way, and people usually fall in line with what they want. They just have that way with people they can manipulate. Not necessarily a bad thing, right? Being able to manifest and having the willpower and being able to not use people, but manipulate situations to turn out for good, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But combined with these two right here, not good. So Gemini, because of that, your advice is to not make a decision. You need much more information. You need to not, because they very well could be having honest talks with you, and maybe they want their happily ever after with something else, but their motives are not pure. They might be on the up and up here. They've had a breakthrough. They want to talk, but this is somebody that's probably very controlling. All right, Gemini. 2 of Swords, why? 2 cards, Gemini. Yep. Okay, Gemini, don't do it. Do not do it. Don't make a decision. Maybe not even talk anymore. Maybe this is about cutting off communication, just letting it be at a stalemate, blocking your emotions, not getting involved emotionally. Just, okay, I'm going to remain indecisive because maybe you need to take some time to think about what you want for your future. In the meantime, this is you being able to take care of yourself, by yourself, and for yourself, enjoying you and where you're at. This is male or female, and this is about basically confidence, moving forward, passion. These two are independent, really independent energies right here. Solitary. All right. So this is you being basically cutting something off or excluding that part so that you can go and do your own thing and create and do what you want to do when you want to do it. This person right here is very controlling. It's no wonder that you're probably fighting, because maybe somebody's not willing to look at their issues in the relationship. Okay? They say they want the happily ever after, but we got the devil over here. Come on. That's, in very simple terms, it could be great sex and adventure, but I don't know. We got control issues here, major control issues. The wheel of life, the path of least resistance, movement. So this would suggest, the Wheel of Fortune, that there has been an ending. This was a karmic relationship. A lot of times for me, when the devil shows up too, that indicates past life, soulmate, karmic, because while it might not seem like it, as far as soulmate, they did show up to teach you something, to point something out, to sort of break the cycle, or to basically illuminate what needs to be healed. So this is that Wheel of Fortune, round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody will know. Destiny, fate, karma, cycles, ending and beginning. Gemini. Yep. This is that attraction and magnetism, but and the femme fatale, and it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be female, it's just that which bewitches us. And this is, it's often just shallow and not sustainable. There's no depth there. So this could be just somebody all talk, and there's no stability here, really. And the fact that the Nine of Pentacles showed up in your advice section, that's saying, like, you know what, that might be what you're arguing over, is that there's not a whole lot of stability here. It's just a lot of mental, a lot of talk, and maybe not a whole lot's done. And while they say they want the happily ever after, there's not a lot of there. It's just all about control. And this is, boy, it sure is pretty to look at, or interesting, and a lot of fun. And maybe this is great sex, but there's no stability. There's no connection. There's no commitment. There's no respect or honor. Okay, that was gonna come out. Fairness, Mat. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay, when I saw that, though, I have to say that, while this is all about fairness, this is also about control. This is a very decisive control. It's somebody in control, in authority, in power. So they might naturally assume that they have the upper hand or the say in the relationship. Again, with the control here. This could be somebody online, having online relationships, starting things online, and this is them starting an online relationship, and then here you are fighting because there's cheating, and they're like, you know what, screw it, it's ended, whatever, it's over, I want to go find my happily ever after. This, and it's in an unhealthy way. This is somebody that at the end of the day, it's really about control and what makes them happy, and things, things that don't sustain you emotionally or spiritually. Look at the pictures on that. Fighting and all kinds of just non-stable interactions. That's a very generic way to put what I want to say, but yeah. One more for Gemini. Fertility. Well, this is a time, we got that ending and that new beginning here. This is a time of growth, and it's a perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Why? Because there's been an ending. And that's what this is right here. This is growth, expansion, abundance, pursuing what you want. Not necessarily stable, but this is very go-getter energy. This is can-do Kathy right here. This could be male or female, can-do Cameron, shall we say. But this is about you seizing the day and creating and moving forward with confidence. So, male or female here. Yeah, Gemini, it's time to not, because while this might be really tempting, and it might just be that, there's just something, it's not stable, and it's not going to give back to you what you're going to give into it. You're going to be imprisoned and trapped, and it's just going to be unhealthy for you. They might be talking a good game, but it's not stable. Don't fall for it. All right, getting off my soapbox. I hope this was helpful. I really do, because it could be like, well, hey, this, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. All right, shutting up. And, oh, well, duh. That this could be you thinking about, is it worth it? This would say no. This would say no. I hope this was helpful. I really do. And I thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.